So now we're jumping into the draft. Match point for AP Bren. This is match point for the Bees, for AP Bren. Geek fam, this is their last shot to push us to Game 5, because if not, they're going to drop to the lower brackets. Welcome to the Land of Dawn, where again, AP Bren, looking like their formation is not going to be disturbed at all by the Geek fams.
All right, coming in, taking a look at the compositions. I do feel like the side of Geek fam, they have a decent level 4 spike. I'm excited to see how Luke does on this Yuzong. It hasn't been the most successful hero, I would say, in M5. It hasn't even been the most picked hero, honestly. But it does have some possibilities, especially against Super Marco. When he's not on something like the Claude, he's on something a bit more stationary like the Brody. It could be a little bit easier to catch with the Petrify. Oh,
that's
heal?
troublesome. Oh! Few goes in. He wanted that kill, so he's going to get punished. Okay, a boy goes in. So Ogwin couldn't get there in time. So the 1-1 early action here.
Roamer for mid. I think it's a good trade on the side of Geek fam, honestly.
Looking at the emblem setup here, I kind of feel like the Khalid should win just because he has that Master Assassin, so he can deal a little bit more damage. So Yuzong, don't force it, just farm safely.
Okay, once again, focus on Beloyski here. Should be fine as he is. AP Bren, though, this is their plan. A lot of times they want to put pressure on this side of the map and then focus there towards that bottom side as well. Still trying to take as much as they can from Marky.
Man, AP Bren being so aggressive, even in the first minute and a half. They do take a little bit of damage onto that mid tower, but Fuse still able to get all the minions there, so not losing too much. The rotation was worth it.
Yeah, right now looking at the EXP, they're just... this is a waiting game, but it looks like Kyle Deasy's not waiting. Kyle Deasy's going in.
Yeah, he's. This is what I'm talking about. When Kyle Teasy does get to play this Fredrin, he's pretty much just a nuisance, right, for the most part. He's going to try to keep as much pressure as he can on this side of the jungle of Geek fam. So Turtle's going to be up here still. XP lane now, Luke. Gonna hit that level 4. Already got that flicker out, though, from Flap. As AP Bren gets in position here. Marky trying to get the level 4 himself. So he has that heavy spin. Gonna get dragged, though. So Beloyski alongside Luke gonna go in, still battling it out. Marky's gonna be taken out of the picture, though. Heart guard there on top of it. Kyle Teasy will get the turtle. Now they go for Luke. He's in trouble as he falls into the river. He goes. Objective taken by AP Bren.
Nice. Do you want to know how far down Marky was?
How far?
He was level 3 while Beloyski was level 4.
Yeah, that's tough.
He's down bad.
Beloyski got level 4 first.
Down bad.
Before
down
the
bad.
jungler.
Down real bad right now. That's how Geek fam feels. It's a 1.3 gold lead already 3 minutes in. Super Marco having a clean game, but I think we were talking about the EXP lane matchups now. It's been such an important matchup, and right now, the side of AP Bren is definitely winning out. Flap TZ 1-0-1, Luke 0-1-0.
Yeah, looking at this, AP Bren just starting things off, already having 1.2k gold lead. I believe that it's mostly on Kyle Teasy. He's controlling Marky. Like, doesn't Marky already have a bad time? He's been forced on this Akai for how many games now? And now it's like, he doesn't even get too far.
I mean, he's been forced on jungle for how many games now?
Yeah, true. True.
That's true.
You know what? You win. You win. You know what? Bow. I bow to you.
Very good, Mr. Wagner. So Marky, once again, speaking of, this is kind of what's going to keep happening here. They let Kyle Teasy continue on. But notice that's been the trend, right? Okay, Kyle Teasy, go do your thing. Ogwin's here. When it's time, I'll just pull you out with the guiding wind.
You know what? Ogwin is such a wingman.
Oh, before that, wow. So Marco flickers in. Interesting.
I was about to say Ogwin is such a wingman. Whenever Kyle Teasy's in today, he's like, yo, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
He makes sure that he gets out. I want to use a different word, but you know what I mean.
That's a good wingman, though.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, and Ogwin flies. That too.
Yes.
Ogwin does fly. All right, up in the top lane.
Dude,
this matchup.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
Sometimes I just like not answering back.
Dude, I'm trying to find flavor when nothing is going on, okay? Throw me a bone.
This is back to the fake question thing. So, you know, Right now, Geek Fam, once again, Turtle's gonna be up. Marquis goes in,
Okay.
gets it. He's gonna go ahead and grab the Turtle, gets out. Beloyski, though, fell down, it looks like, in the bottom side. Still now, Luke gonna be the focus. 3 members, AP Bren, trying to keep him at bay, but Luke wants to fight. NetherRealm comes through, now he's gonna get whittled down. Can't survive as he falls in the XP lane.
I'm just saying, if Flap TZ would have caught Luke with the 1v1, Luke would have came out on top.
I mean, yeah, I was just
They
wondering.
jumped Luke, man. They jumped him.
No, I was just wondering, was Beloyski got taken down when he was channeling the hard guard, or because I saw him there, I don't think he was moving around. I was not sure whether he was caught just just getting caught, or he was channeling the hard guard and he didn't notice.
I think I don't know. I missed it as well, honestly. Down on the bot side though, Chidera definitely winning out. Able to get that tower. Geek Fam getting some small wins over the board. Luke having not the greatest game, so they need to get wins elsewhere, right? And Chidera, and that's always kind of been the win condition. Either Luke does very well or Chidera does very well. AP Bren having Super Marco on this Brody is definitely helping out a little bit for Geek Fam.
Yeah, they just keep the constant pressure here, right? This has been the entire course of the game so far. So Geek Fam, though, I would say they're still relatively keeping things under control. Beloyski, though, for a while was keeping it under control. Now Kyle TZ still continuing on this. Oh boy, gonna be in trouble as well. Has to pop the black shoes. Luke gives the go signal. They want to find it out. Kadera, though, takes the Appraiser's Wrath. And now they're gonna be second guessing here. AP Brent still gonna be going for it. Now Oakwood jumps in, but ultimately backs off. A turret was grabbed, though.
AP Bren at this moment is really forcing Geek Fam to make certain decisions, and I don't know how to feel about this. They're saying like, fight us, fight now, we want to push.
Yep.
Now Kadera.
Oh, Chidera gonna go down.
Nothing you can do there. Sandwiched in. But it looks like they're going to try to trade here. Flap Teasy goes in with the sandstorm.
No!
Flap Teasy takes the turtle from the hands of the Geeks. And now they look for more punishes here in the jungle.
AP Bren said, "Oh, you thought we were gonna trade. You thought you were gonna get Turtle for Chidera. Not today."
Let me just say, that's the moment I will put my phone down first. Out of disbelief. It's like, guys, how did that happen? And Marky, you can hear the crowd. They're like, that was so close. At this point, Geek Fam, slow down.
Oh, this is troublesome, yeah. That is a buzzing move.
That was buzzing. The crowd's buzzing. Luke's buzzing. AP Bren is buzzing.
Oof, that is tough, man. Again, when you look at situations like that, you're already kind of like down. That's tough. It's a morale. That's a huge.
Now they're really down bad.
I mean, like,
down bad.
AP Bren's buzzing, but Geek Fam ain't famming.
Because they're down so bad.
Yeah, if they were doing better, they'd be, famming.
We're reaching the foul limit.
They're not eating, so it's famine.
Oh!
Okay. Well, Marky gets pulled.
Marky's gonna get pulled. He's having a bad day. Has to heavy spin once again. Gonna zone them out, but has to get back. Can't really have any follow-up just now. Even Chidera's having a hard time this game.
All right, let's take a look at these
I would like to
items.
apologize. My creativity has its limits, It's like, not
I'm
everything is
picking
okay.
up for you, though.
Thank
I
you,
feel like I'm helping a little bit, right?
Trex has got it.
You're helping a lot.
Not to
you.
mention, it started with the opening, man. You put so much creativity in the opening.
That was all LaFell right there.
All fell right now. It's going to be Kyle TZ putting the pressure once again on the purple buff. Trying to force something out of Marky. Going to be the focus once again. Circling you to follow. They go in. Appraiser's Wrath to follow through. Luke waiting patiently, though, himself. He's going to get zoned out to that tier 2 turret, and now the Lord's up.
Okay, Lord is up right now. Huge lead for AP Brand, by the way. 7 kills to 1. Geek Fam, definitely not looking good. The way that they can win this is if they can pick someone off. Luke has a potential for AoE catch, right? Imagine.
I'm imagining.
Imagine. Furious dive onto at least 3.
5, man.
5 is very ambitious, let me just say.
That's been your trend the whole M5.
Yeah, I know. But at this point, you're like, how do I say this? You're negotiating with AP Brand.
Okay.
If I can't get 5, allow me 3.
All right.
Get 3. Lilia, Magic Shockwave, damage all over the round. Kadera with the Worldy. Actually, may not even be enough damage. Now that I think about it.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's enough damage, man.
I feel like.
But then they drag on the whole fight long enough to where they can do it again.
Yeah.
No, the problem with all that, Netherrealm. And then what?
Okay. Change things up. Furious dive in. Netherrealm use. And then go out. And then wait for a few minutes and then try again.
We'll see if that ends up happening here. Again, Lord making its way down the top side. AP Bren still want to push it into these turrets. It is only the first Lord. Should be quickly taken care of as it is from Geek Fam. Losing a little bit of health on these turrets for now. AP Bren still might be looking for more. Watch out for Flap. Might look for the side entry point. But so far, they get the shields out.
All right. You now just poking the damage in and have... Okay, a lot of Holy Defense has been used as well. AP Bren with 7k gold lead, they can potentially use the next Lord to end this game. Because so far, Geek Fam, they don't have a lot of ways to go in. Luke is the one that can go in, but that was a good point from Nyasu is that the Netherrealm is there.
Yep.
I'm complimenting you. Why are you laughing?
That's my analytical hat.
Yes. You know what, Nyasu?
Kyle Teasy being number 2 on damage right now. He's just been unloading those freaking Appraisal's Wrath non-stop every chance he gets.
He's been living in Marky's jungle, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Alongside Ogwen for the majority of this game, so still, they're going to continue on for this orange buff, forcing Marky to use that heavy spin, gets his buff, and he's back to base.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Think about the amount of effort Marky is having just to get these buffs right now.
Not a fun time to play jungle.
It's not a fun time.
That's why Marky doesn't want to be there.
Now a boy having to use the black shoes. I do feel like it's on a boy. I think he hasn't completed his lightning truncheon yet. Once the lightning truncheon is there, I kind of feel like he should be able to dish out enough damage. I feel like...
Jeez.
Yeah, Marky's taking...
He's the sandbag, for sure.
He is the sandbag.
I mean... Kyle's the reason he's a sandbag.
Yeah.
Like, Marky is the reason why Kyle is doing so much damage, and Kyle is the reason why Marky has been receiving so much damage. Now a boy has the Lightning Truncheon, Beloyski has the Blast of the Oasis. The item power spike is there. Now it's all about the positioning.
Yeah, but at this point, Lord's going to get melted down very quick, so Geek Fam not going to try to contest it. Instead, they're going to try to go for a big defense, or maybe they can catch a couple of people off. The Lilia does do great in those defenses, especially when AP Bren tries to come into that bottleneck of the base. That is going to be Geek Fam's, time to maybe strike.
Yeah, again, when you think about this, always when you look at an let's say 8 to 10k gold deficit for a team, it doesn't mean that they're, out of it immediately. Like there has been games that have been flipped around, even bigger gold leads here. The biggest problem is being able to withstand some of this initiation factor from AP Bren's lineup right now. As the Lord goes in the mid side, Ogwen going to go ahead and use that circling eagle. Now Kyle TZ into the front side. Appraiser's Wrath going to come down. They get a flicker out. Super Marco goes in, using that Torn Apart memory. Still no one falling just yet. Geek Fam still holding on. They lose the turrets, bottom and mid, holding on to the top. So AP Bren makes their way up there, but so far so good for Geek Fam.
Ogwen is making Kyle TZ being way more risky than a usual Fredrin should be, because he goes in, he does the majority of the damage onto a boy, onto Beloyski, making it so that they can't move in, and then now they go in.
Going to take Kyle TZ there. Luke popping the dragon form. Already the Heart Guard going to be committed as well. They're going to go and bring AP Bren to the jungle. No one committing any further as they go and back off. Flap TZ still going to be fine, has that immortality as well. AP Bren, though, still trying to get this topside turret.
So well done by Luke and Beloyski there, though.
Oh! Raging Sandstorm, Flap TZ on the backside. He's going to get zoned down with a heavy spin, has to flicker out. Netherrealm there to help him out once again. But Geek Fam ultimately holding on to this top turret.
Yeah, now we're getting to a point where at least Tradera, he's got two more items to lock in, actually. So he's still a little bit behind, whereas Super Marco's completely maxed out, and that's going to be a problem, but they are at least starting to catch up here. Taking a look at Luke as well. He's got an anti-Karas. That's something, again, that can at least absorb some of the damage from Super Marco from that first kill, and same thing with the Appraisal's Wrath and anything else that Flap TZ wants to try to throw at him. So it's a good item choice, but still, Geek Fam just needs a bit more time.
I'm looking at the items and I do see one problem though. There's no anti-heal from the side of Geek Fam, and that's not a problem if your damage is way more than the heal of AP Bren. But I don't think so. And if people are like, where's the heal coming from? Well, Frederick is going to heal through his passive. Having Ogwen there, Ogwen is going to heal as well as give shields as well. And Flap TZ, that's his second skill, the Quicksand Guard. So there's a lot of sustainability coming in from AP Bren, but Geek Fam doesn't have the damage and doesn't have a way to stop it.
Wow, Marky committing that heavy spin on Flap TZ. So they get out the Sandstorm, but still, you know, all this. Now Lord's going to be up here, so Geek Fam not really much of a choice but to go ahead and just get ready for the defense, unless they try to pull something off by the time that heavy spins back.
I don't know if they're going to be able to last another one. This might be the Lord that they have to try to contest. Everybody getting into position. We've seen Luke be able to zone everybody with the Black Dragon plus the Heart Guard on top. The Lord's going down way too fast.
Yeah, again, you have no way to get in there. They're actually just going to collapse down on him. Total Part Memory comes through. Voloisky going to fall. And now Luke going to get cut off. Has to use the Dragon form. Out to heal up. But AP Bren gets the Lord, gets a kill.
That damage, though, even though, yes, it's just Voloisky, it's not building defense. That was a lot. Marky unable to pin down Kyle TZ.
He's been already used once again. Worldy going to go out as well. Still waiting for that Lord in the mid side. AP Bren looking to end it here. 13 seconds for Voloisky to be up. Can Geek Fam hold it together for a little bit longer? They're going to go ahead and collapse down still. Chidera going to be taken out of the picture. A boy as well. AP Bren comes out swinging. The Hive is buzzing. AP Bren sends the Geeks to the lower bracket 3-1.
Congratulations to AP Bren. They're moving forward